Good morning, everybody. Sports, a presentation of the Chuck Edwards Sportscaster Club. The first tournament weekend for high school sports is in the books. On the softball field, Hydro Weekly finished as champions of the Olustee El Dorado tournament. They beat Sayre 5-4 to go to the championship and Hammond 12-0 in the final. At the Maggie Walker Classic in Hobart, Lokiba Sickles battled out of the consolation bracket to finish as champs. After a loss to Elk City on Friday, the Lady Panthers took two over the Elkettes on Saturday, 3-2 and 8-0 for the Hardware. Weatherford wrapped up the I-40 Classic on Saturday with two games. Against Cache, the Lady Eagles lost 7-5, and against McLeod, they fell 11-4. On the baseball schedule was the Verdon tournament. There, Arapahoe Butler finished as the top dogs after a 7-2 victory against Union City. Hammond took third over Verdon with a high-scoring 14-10 win, and Binger lost in the consolation championship to Riverside 6-1. At the Dale tournament, Fort Cobb finished as runner-ups after a 10-3 loss to Silo. Calumet fell on opening day of the tournament, but finished strong with two wins in the consolation bracket, 3-0 against Okarche and 12-4 over Latta. At the Best of the West tournament hosted by Clinton Volleyball, Weatherford finished as runner-ups after a loss to Southwest Covenant in the final. Wins over John Marshall and Elgin got them to the championship. Corn Bible Academy and hosting Clinton were both knocked out in the opening round of the tournament by OCA and Elgin. Along with high school sports getting started, SWOSU Athletics is nearing the start of its 2026 season. The first program to get started is the soccer team on August 27th against Colorado Christian. Two non-conference road trips to Austin, Texas and Wichita, Kansas follow the season opener. This year's squad features 7 former Weatherford Lady Eagles and 2 former Clinton Lady Reds. SWOSU Volleyball is the second program to start, playing their first game Friday, August 28th. The Lady Dogs will travel to Gunnison, Colorado for the Western Colorado Invitational. There they match up with Lubbock Christian, New Mexico Highlands, Sul Ross State, and Western Colorado. The football team plays their first game in the first week of September on Thursday the 3rd against Arkansas Tech. Their home opener comes a week later against Harding. Last night, 3 Western Oklahoma products finished up series with their minor league baseball squads. Clinton's Caden Powell and the Asheville Tourists came back from a 12-3 deficit to beat the Rome Emperors 16-14 in 10 innings. Powell's best game of the series came on Friday when he launched his 13th home run of the season and finished the game 2 for 4. Former Fort Cobb Mustang and the 2025 MLB number 1 overall pick, Eli Willits and the Wilmington Blue Rocks fell to Hudson Valley 5-2. The Blue Rocks get the day off and start a 7-game home series with the Frederick Keys tomorrow. Another Fort Cobb alum and former OU Sooner, Jackson Willits, and member of the Rancho Cucamonga Quakes, took a loss to the Ontario Tower Buzzers 10-5. Willits finished the game 1 for 4 with an RBI, a run, and a walk. Saturday was a busy day of NFL preseason football with 7 games being played. On 99.3 News Talk KCLI, the Dallas Cowboys won their preseason opener 17-7 over the Seattle Seahawks. Wide receiver Camden Brown was the player of the game for the Cowboys, hauling in 2 touchdowns. On 97.3 The Score, Baltimore took care of Philadelphia 24-7. Undrafted rookie quarterback Joe Fignano threw for over 220 yards in this touchdown.
3rd and 5 at the Eagles 16. Little motion from Cuevas, the tight end, to the near side. Fagnano gets the snap, looks over the middle, fires over the middle, complete to Lane, touchdown! Jacoby Lane takes it in. Had a great start to his NFL debut, a 16-yard hookup, and the Ravens have a 6-0 lead.
Audio courtesy of Westwood One. NFL preseason action picks back up on Thursday. And that's sports for your Monday morning. It's a presentation of the Chuck Edwards Sportscaster Club.
Catch the Western Oklahoma Sports Podcast on Spotify, YouTube Music, Apple Podcasts, or Right.Media.